Back at it here with another NFL Draft Prospect film breakdown and review. Appreciate everybody tuning in to our prospect videos this offseason in lieu of the draft upcoming within the next week or so. And in this draft video, I want to talk about a player who has been rising in draft boards, might sneak in at the back end of the first round. It is Utah tight end Dalton Kincaid. And before I talk about Dalton, I've been talking about him on my college football show for a couple of years now. Courtesy call here. Make sure to check us out at Review and Preview Sports, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Our TikTok page is up as well. Make sure to check us out on all those platforms for more exclusive, up-to-date sports content surrounding the NFL draft and much more. So Dalton Kincaid is a very, very interesting prospect that I like a lot. This guy, he embraces the underdog story. He is 6'4", 246 pounds, a senior, played just 1 year of high school football. He predominantly played basketball. He's a 5-year collegiate athlete, spent just 3 years with the Utes, and let's talk about where he started. He signed with a non-scholarship program in San Diego back in 2018. He started 3 games for them, scoring 11 touchdowns, and this was an FCS school. He was not playing at the FBS level. In 2019, he went off again. He was an FCS All-American. He caught 44 passes for 835 yards and 8 touchdowns, averaged 19 yards per catch. This led to the Utah Utes giving him a scholarship offer for the 2020 season. Unfortunately, he did not play much in 2020 due to COVID. Neither did the Pac-12. They played 5 or 6 games, I believe. His biggest strength, Dalton Kincaid, is a pass catcher. He is an excellent receiver. He has the speed to create mismatches. He has good ball skills and sticky hands. He's a bit quicker than Mayer, but I think he might be slightly more raw. But he is very experienced. In 2025 games with 1 start, he just had 1 catch. That was really a transition year for him. In 2021, he did much better, had more production offensively, had 8 touchdowns, over 500 receiving yards. He was a Pac-12 all-honorable mention, started 13 games. 2022, this was a year where he battled some injuries, but he powered through like a pro. 70 catches for 890 yards and 8 touchdowns once again. First team all-Pac-12 selection, 9 starts in 12 games. He did miss 1 game due to a shoulder injury. He also suffered an injury in the Pac-12 championship game that caused him to miss the Rose Bowl, and he may not be ready for camp, which is a concern, which is why I'm not certain that he goes in round number 1. The one downside about Dalton Kincaid, liability as a run blocker, and this is why he is not the number 1 tight end in this year's class in my eyes. He cannot block well. That's something he must improve at the next level. People are comparing him to Zach Ertz, who, again, great comparison, but there are obviously differences in each of their games. A lot of people think Kincaid could go as soon as the Los Angeles Chargers. I think that might be a slight reach. They want to replace Gerald Everett. Makes sense, but I think Kincaid more likely to go back into the first round, final 5 or 6 picks would make a lot of sense. I think the Cincinnati Bengals are sitting there at 28. You take him. I think that would be a good spot. That's the earliest I would take him. Now, let's get into the film breakdown of this guy and why I think he's such a good pass-catching threat. And what will make him succeed at the next level is his receiving skills. So let's take a look. All right. So we have 5 plays here. The first one, a juggling catch that he made against Southern Utah. Let's get this up here. Utah's wearing red. Quarterback is Cam Rising. All right. So Dalton Kincaid, I believe this is him in the slot here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's him up the seam. Nope, I'm sorry. Let's backtrack. So he's in the slot here. The play's already started. That's what threw me off. So, okay. He hesitates like he's going to block, right? So they're faking like it might be a screen. Rising originally doesn't look left. So now it's the safety matched up against Kincaid, which is a matchup problem. Rising identifies it. Kincaid, look at his hands. His hands are like glue. Yeah, exactly why I mentioned that. Makes the juggling catch. He doesn't drop passes, which is incredible. Next up, we have a touchdown against Oregon State. Watch how this play transpires. He's here, sitting in the end zone. There's so many defenders around him, but they're playing zone. So Rising throws a spot on ball. Quick enough, boom, tight window, no problem. Kincaid doesn't get hinged by it. Look at all that traffic around the football. Rising throws a perfect spiral, almost deflected, but Kincaid is there for 6. Next up, we have a catch against USC down the seam. We'll get to that here. Utah's in black. Kincaid is up here. Again, nice separation between him and the defender. He can cut back and make a catch. Instead, he's going deep. Has about a yard on the DB. You'll see this. Beautiful catch. Look at him elevate. Goes up with 2 hands. He knows he's taking a hit. 53 couldn't get all of them there. If 53 gets more of them, there's a chance he could cough that one up. But Kincaid, again, this is just a huge stretch. And give Kincaid, I guess, credit for creating some separation there. So 53 couldn't lay a nice hit on him. Next up, this is him breaking some tackles against Colorado. This is a really nice play. He's lined up in the slot. So Rising throws up the middle. Here he is. Boom, 1 guy misses. 2, 3, 12 misses. 4, 5 barely gets him. It took 5 guys to tackle Kincaid on this play. I mean, this is like beautiful athleticism. I mean, you don't see this from your average tight end. Definitely a guy opposing defenses will have to worry about. Reminds me of Darren Waller, actually, a little bit. This last play, this is a touchdown against Colorado. I want you to watch the shoulder adjustment. He goes up for this football. He goes up like a basketball player, like he was majority of his high school career. Look at him turn. He sees it coming this way. He switches directions, goes up, makes the catch. That's like a backhanded catch, basically. You can watch it here in slow motion. So again, there's some contact there. Might be a little defensive holding. The Buffalo defender got away with. Again, shoulder adjustment. You'll see the moment. He's looking, and there's the turn. That's a rare trait for tight ends. Beautiful catch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the film breakdown on Dalton Kincaid. Appreciate you all watching this video. Let me know what you think about Dalton Kincaid. Do you think he is the best tight end in this year's NFL draft? Where do you rank him? I want to know. Appreciate all your support. Make sure to check Review Preview Sports out on all of our social media. You all have been awesome lately supporting our videos and our channel. We love all our fans, and I'll see you all on the next video.